Assalamualaikum everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nurin Najwa and I prefer to be called as Najwa. I am 22 years old, born and raised in Cebu, Sarawak. So basically, I am a Sarawakian. I have 5 family members, including myself, and I am the second child in our family. I have just completed my diploma in science a year ago, which is located at UITM Kota Samarahan, Sarawak. And I am currently pursuing my degree at UITM Shah Alam Selangor in biomolecular science. Before I continue my studies in bachelor degree, I had fun working in health and retail industry as customer assistant at Watson Personal Care. I gained and get a lot of experience and social skills while working for a year in that industry. What can I say? I do possess positive trait where I am a quick learner and be able to adapt to my surroundings in a short time. Not only that, I am a good team player and is able to work well with others to complete any task during my working experience. Not only that, I am a good team player and is able to work well with others to complete any task during my working experience. Moving on to the next point, I have a lot of hobbies such as reading, shopping, and watching Netflix. But most of my free time, I spend it with watching Netflix. I love watching Netflix series with Mean Girls vibes, and my current watch is Gilmore Girls. Apart from that, as someone who are adventure lovers, I love to go hiking during my leisure time. Usually when I go hiking, I always choose a very nice place where it doesn't require too many people in that place. Since hiking falls on every aspect of activity that beneficial to the health and body, that makes hiking as a good option for people like me. Hence, this is why I enjoy hiking to my Faculty of Atlas Science, which located at the highest hill in UITM Shah Alam every time I got classes there. I think that's all from me and I look forward to learning more about this course subject. Thank you and have a great day!
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Irina binti Ahmad. My families and friends usually call me Irdina or Dina. I personally don't really like when people call me Nur. I don't have any problem with that name because it's my name as well. But I would prefer if people call me Irdina or Dina. I am 21 years old girl who basically spent almost her entire life in Sungai Buloh, Selangor because I was born and was raised here up until now. In case if you all didn't know yet, in the year 2001, or to be more specific, on 18th of April 2001, the prettiest girl on earth was born, which is me. I am that pretty girl. Just kidding. Or not. The most basic and cliche question is, what are my hobbies? I couldn't think of specific things that I like to do at the moment. But if I have to choose one, I love driving around and feed stray cats and dogs. Whenever I have like extra money, I am obsessed with cats and dogs. I could spend my entire day watching TikToks or YouTubes about cats and dogs. I have 2 older sisters. One is married and the other one is working. I have 1 younger brother that lives with 3 sisters. We were raised by 2 teachers, which is my dad and my mom. Yes, my parents are both teaching in secondary school. My dad is teaching kemahiran hidup or science pertanian, while my mom teaching chemistry and science. And no, I am not good in chemistry at all. We always heard of people saying that every person have their own specialty or have their own identity or passion, interest, and I would say it's the same thing for me. My sisters used to call me a weirdo for obsessing over zombies or pandemic or disaster movies. I like the adrenaline of watching those kind of movies. I don't know if it's weird. I feel it's cool. I'm not sure. Okay, I think now is the right time to stop talking about myself, and I am looking forward to get to know the rest of you. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a great day to everyone. My name is Natasha Shuhada binti Kamaruddin, and I am 21 years old. I currently taking a degree in biomolecular science, which makes me a science stream student. I live at Puncak Alam Selangor, where it's actually quite near from Shah Alam, where it took me about 30 to 45 minutes back and forth. And since I am a new student, I live at a college, as you can see at the background. But I don't find it is difficult for me to live at college, since I know that my house nearby in Shah Alam. So I come from a family of 6, which I have 4 siblings. My dad worked as a technician, while my mom is a full housewife. My older sisters work at Kuala Lumpur, and my other sisters and brothers currently pursuing their degree at their own universities. Okay, so talking about my hobby, I have a few of my hobbies that I often do, but I want to talk about this one particular hobby that I'm still doing it, which I like to make a journal where I keep on writing all of my journeys of life, how I surviving my universities back in diploma or back in my high school, how I spend my days, my time with my friends, any kind of memorable and precious moments, I will write it down. I will jot it down in a book. If there is any kind of pictures, I will paste it on. And then at the college, I don't bring my journal, but I have this small journal where I spend this book on keeping on track on my finance, where my money flows, where I spend my money from, so then I can feel at ease in my financial terms. So about my unique interest, okay, I have interested in a few things, but I'm not sure if there's we call it as unique, but I do find it unique for myself, as I have interest in online video games, where I do found that not many girls like online video games. I usually know the stigmatism where the boys conquer the online video games, but for me, even though I am a girl, I am interested in it. There is 2 main reasons why I like it. The first one is because I have a high imagination, where I like to watch a fantasy movie, I like to watch animation. So by playing online video games, it gives me a very, you know what we call a demand, how your mind, it relatable to your minds, how your minds work. By the game company really serve a really cool graphic for their consumer. So as a player, as myself, I do find it's great. And the second one is how we can make friends across the world. As an introvert, I really have the confidence in try initiating the conversation with them, as we have the context of the conversation itself. For example, we ask the other player about the game, so it doesn't occur the awkwardness in the conversation. While in these video games, I also apply it to real life situations. So that's how I gain my confidence level when I try to communicate with the others. So I guess that is all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Putri Norshabika binti Roslan. My friends usually call me Puteri or Put. My birthday is on March 2, 2001. I was raised in Puchong, Selangor, despite the fact that I was born in Kuala Terengganu. I am the eldest and only daughter in a family of 4 siblings. I have always loved music since I was a youngster, and I regularly listen to it while working. The majority of the music I listen to are Korean pop and nostalgic tunes. I am also a big fan of EXO. In terms of my personal life, I am a very timid person who suffers from social anxiety. Since I'm not very proficient in English, especially when I have to talk, I must admit that I feel under a little pressure to complete this task. However, with the assistance and encouragement of my friends, I was able to get through it and make this video. I have completed my Applied Science Diploma at UiTM Jengke in Pahang. Unlike Shah Alam, which is only an hour distant, it is quite a distance from home. I miss the atmosphere in Jengke, where we don't constantly use technology and spend a lot of time with friends. One of my distinguishing characteristics is my fondness for the color purple. The majority of my belongings are purple in color. This is some of the things that some of my favorite things that I love to use. My headphones. This is water bottle from my friends, and a collection of my phone casing. Therefore, anything purple is acceptable as a gift if you wish to give it to me. That's pretty much all about me. I hope we can get along well in the near future. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Nopar Najwa binti Muhammad Kasmira, and you can call me Wawa. I'm Wawa Kasmira, not Wawa Zainal. So I'm 21 years old and I was born in Kota Baru, Kelantan. However, I raised in Sungai Besi, Kuala Lumpur. I can tell that my house is close to Terminal Bus Baru Selatan, or TBS, if you are familiar with that bus station. So my previous study was in Diploma in Science at UiTM Cawangan Pahang Campus Jengke, and I'm currently pursuing Bachelor of Science Biomolecular Science in UiTM Shah Alam. If you guys want to know, my hobby is listening to music. I can be said that Apple Music is my best friend. So I have a lot of playlists that are divided into genre like Korean pop, R&B, hip hop, and sometimes I also in the mood of listening to Indo song. So I will listen to music especially at night and when study. So my current favorite song is, they have two, which is Umbrella by BL and Ballroom Extravaganza by DPREN. Now let's talk about my beloved family. So I come from a big family. I have 5 siblings and I'm the eldest. So 3 of us are studying in university, so that the other 2 siblings are still school and living with my parents. So my father is a contractor. He is very supportive and always give me a very good advices. While my mother is a housewife with stunning Arabic eyes. Okay, even though my friends ask me whether my mother had any Arab mix, but I would simply respond that my mom was not know about that. So lastly, I like to mention how lucky I am to have them as my parents. About my unique interests, I can say that I truly enjoy collecting albums of K-pop merchandise. So all of the people around me, especially the non-K-popers and also my family, say, "Are you insane investing your money on K-pop album? It costs a lot, right?" But that's how I get happiness and let my passion out for mine. So I've been collecting those albums since I was 19 years old. They included photo books, CD, stickers, and also the most important one is random photo card. The unbox album session is one of the moment I'm waiting for. I will scream joyfully in my room alone, especially when I pull my bias photo card. For your information, I'm a big fan of Neo Culture Technology, NCT, and TST, Tomorrow by Together. So I can say that the most of my album collections comes from them. So before I end my self-introduction, so let me show you my favorite album, which is Big Box by NCT Dream. It's very exactly my vibe and my taste. So that's all from me. Thank you.